is a hand from the finals of the Venice Cup between China and the Netherlands. Let's have a look. On this hand, East open 1 clubs position and West bid 1 no trump and East bid 3 no trump, which then got passed out. Now North led the 3 of hearts, 4th best leads. Declarer won this with the Queen and then proceeded to cash the King of clubs and then played another club towards the 10, losing to the Queen with North. Defenders then cashed out the hearts and returned another spade. And here, the contract hinges on whether Declarer can guess the diamonds or not. Declarer won the spade return and then proceeded to play a diamond to the Jack, losing to North's Queen. Defenders then cashed 2 more spades, taking the contract down 3. Had Declarer gotten any of the minor guesses right, then Declarer would have made her contract. Now, it was kind of unfortunate that Declarer got both finesses wrong, right? Well, let's have a look. So, just a fun fact, when this hand was being played live, I was actually playing board games with some friends, and one of these friends is actually the husband of one of the Chinese players. I mean, so he wasn't playing board games, he was watching vugraph, but he was a nervous wreck throughout. And like, when this board was being played, he was like, oh, okay, can they guess the diamonds right? And, well, without paying too much attention, I just looked up at the screen and I was like, oh yeah, but like, they can catch a club. And then they realized that South has the longer clubs and therefore North is more likely to have the longer diamonds and she'll get it right, don't worry. Yeah, but unfortunately that was not true. So why then did Declarer not play the club as a form of discovery play to figure out who could have the longer diamonds? Well, now just think about it for a bit. So let's say Declarer catches a club and finds out that North has the longer clubs. Then now it's actually more likely for South to have the longer diamonds. But here's the thing, if South had the longer diamonds and the Queen, and therefore we finesse South for the Queen, right? We're hoping that South has a Queen, then you can't catch the Queen 4-card diamond with South. Okay, let's say you play a club to the Ace and then North has extra club. How do you catch the diamonds? Well, you can play a club to the Jack and then finesse the diamonds, but if South really has 4-card diamonds, you cannot catch it. So you will still go down anyway. So that was probably why like Declarer just finesse straight away instead of cashing a club. Although I feel like Declarer still should have cashed the club to find out who has the long clubs, because in this case, South would have shown up with the longer clubs and therefore Declarer could cash the King of Diamonds first and then still be able to finesse North for Queen 4-card diamonds. Yeah, so a bit of an inaccuracy there. But if North had turned out to be the one with the longer club, then this play wouldn't have worked, right? So if we want to be able to make this discovery play later, then we actually have to plan ahead to when we took the club finesse. So if you go back a bit, then you'll see that East cashed the King of Clubs first and then played a club to the 10, which lost to the Queen. So if East can foresee having to guess the diamonds at the end, then what East should have done was to plan to be able to do a discovery play. And in order to do this effectively, then you need entries into the East hand to play diamonds towards the West. Because I mean, if you're going to play North for the Queen of Diamonds, then you're good, but you can't do it the other way around. So based on this, Declarer should have played a small club to the Ace, followed by the 10 of clubs out towards the East hand. And as the hands lie, then Declarer would even have taken an up trick. So I think why Declarer opted to just take the finesse straight away is because North didn't open a hand. So North already showed up with Ace Jack of Hearts and the Queen of Clubs. And if North had the King of Spades, then North can't have the Queen of Diamonds because that would be 12 points. If North had the Queen or Jack of Spades, then North could still have the Queen of Diamonds. But if North had the Queen and Jack of Spades, then North can't have the Queen of Diamonds. But North probably would have let the Queen Jack of Spades if they had it anyway. So if there's a 50% chance that North has the King of Spades and 50% chance that South has the King of Spades, then it's just more likely that South has the Queen of Diamonds. So I think maybe at the end, when the point count is more known, then maybe it is really better to finesse south for the Queen of Diamonds. But after the lead, declarer should have been thinking about being able to discovery play at the end and therefore finesse the club the other way. Apart from this, there's also one more clue that declarer should have taken both finesses the other way, and that is the lead of the three of hearts. So this three of hearts is fourth best and is the lowest pip remaining. So we know that hearts are 4-4. So if North led the fourth best heart and North had a 5 card spade suit, then what do you think North would have led? North probably would have led the 5 card spade suit. So based on this, we can guess that North most likely doesn't have a 5 card spade suit. So North has at most 4 spades, whereas South still can have any number of spades. And the thing is, if North had 4 card spade, then half the time North would actually have led the spade instead of the heart. And I mean, we didn't know this at the point of finessing clubs, but later on, declarer would have realized that the hearts was actually from Ace Jack 8-3, which is not really a great suit to lead from. So all the more, I would have placed North with at most 3 spades. And if North has at most 3 spades, then South has at least 4 spades, and therefore North is more likely to hold any missing minor card. Yeah, so I thought this was a really interesting hand. Hope you enjoyed this and see you next time. Bye!